Hey, welcome to the Makerspace. This is Miss Siegfried. I'm one of the maker coaches here. We're just going to give you a quick tour of the space. So when you come down, you know what to do. When you first arrive, you're going to come around the corner here and you're going to log into one of these computers in the Makerspace link and let us know what you're here to work on, what you're hoping to accomplish. That'll help us know what kind of tools you need, what kind of skills you might need before you start a project, so that we can be here to support you as maker coaches. After you log out, you're going to head to whichever station is going to have the supplies and resources you need for your project. So station number 1 over here, it's going to be a good space if you're working with paper, if you need things like cutting out letters or scissors, construction paper, colored pencils. If you're interested in scrapbooking, we have some resources up here and down here that you can use. It's a lot with basically paper. We also have a little bit of clay and some things you can glue and apply onto paper if you were making, let's say, cards or things like that. Okay, over in our next space, number 2, this is going to be a lot about sewing, textiles, weaving, things like that. So we've got some sewing machines up here that you can use in the tables that are right over there, and you can grab zippers and weaving material, batting, cross-stitching. We have fabrics that you can sew together so you can work on some sewing projects. In this section over here, this is station number 3. This is going to be our build and hack space. What we have going on in here is a wonderful tool set available to you once you've passed your safety skills. And we've got some drawers down here that have tools in them as well. In the cabinets above, we have items that are available for you to build with, like PVC, Legos, marbles, things like that. And we have some things that are available for hacking. Hacking is when you take something apart, you look at the pieces, you either put it back together so that it's fixed, you figure out how it works, or maybe you take the supplies and you build something else with it. So these shelves right here are called the hack shelves, and these are things you can actually take apart. We encourage you to bring your own stuff in from home and check it with us, and we'll see if you can hack it, or bring in some old toys and things that you don't use at home and we can share those with everybody. Moving down the way past these cardboard boxes, which we can use to make all kinds of things. This station 4 is for coding and technology. We've got circuits here, little bits. We've got our iPads that you could use for all kinds of programming, like operating our Sphero or our EV3 robot. You can also use those for stop motion animation. We have a green screen that we hang from the ceiling so you could make some movies there. Over here in 5 is more of our woodworking. So these are going to be bigger power tools that you use under supervision of an adult. And we've made all kinds of really cool things. We've carved out giant shamrocks that you might have seen in the office. We have a lost and found rolling cart that we created in this space. This is going to be for some of those bigger, dustier projects that you might be working on as a whole group in the makerspace. Station 6 and 7 are dedicated to cooking. You can bake things, you can create all kinds of culinary cuisine in here, and we have the basic cooking supplies to help you with that. You bring in your own cooking materials. Over here we have our 3D printing. So the same place you log in, you can actually hop on those computers and create your own 3D design that you print out here in the 3D printer. So that's pretty much the makerspace in a nutshell. Sometimes when you come though, you're not going to be quite done with your project. Maybe you're in the middle of something that you're making out of wood. You can go ahead and store them on these shelves, put your name on a box, and store it until the next time that you come back. And of course, we always have lots of ideas on both Schoology and in our resource library here in the Makerspace. So we're looking forward to you coming down and seeing what you create. Thanks.